Can you cook a perfect meal when you cannot see the ingredients, the flames, or even your own hands? Welcome to Story Studio 91. Christine stood in her kitchen. She was 19 years old. The doctors had just told her the news. Her vision was fading. The rare disease had no cure. Soon, she would see nothing at all, only darkness. Christine loved cooking. She loved the smell of garlic hitting hot oil. She loved the sound of vegetables sizzling in a pan. She loved creating dishes that made people smile. Cooking was her passion. Cooking was a dream. And now that dream was dying with her eyesight. Her mother found her crying at the kitchen table. Christine's hands covered her face, tears soaked her fingers. I cannot cook if I cannot see. How will I chop vegetables? How will I know when meat is cooked? How will I plate food? My dream is over before it even started. Her mother sat beside her. She took Christine's hands. She spoke softly but firmly. Your eyes are fading, but your hands still work. Your nose still smells. Your tongue still tastes. Your ears still hear. You have lost one sense, but you have for others. Use them. Christine looked up. Her mother's face was blurry now, but her words were crystal clear. That night, Christine made a decision. She would not quit. She would adapt. She would learn to cook without sight. She would prove that blindness could not stop her. The next morning, Christine began training herself. She memorized her kitchen. She counted steps from the refrigerator to the stove. She organized her spices in alphabetical order. She touched every pot, every pan, every utensil until she knew them by feel alone. She practiced cutting vegetables by sound, the crisp snap of a carrot, the soft give of a tomato, the hollow thud of a potato. Months passed. Christine's vision disappeared completely. The world went black, but her skills grew sharper. She learned to judge oil temperature by listening to it sizzle. She learned to tell when meat was cooked by touch and smell. She learned to create beautiful plates by feeling the edges of the dish and spacing food evenly. Her friends worried about her. They asked if she was being realistic. They suggested safer careers, office work, phone jobs, anything but cooking. Cooking was dangerous. Knives were sharp. Stoves were hot. How could a blind woman work in a kitchen? Christine ignored them. She knew the risks. She had cut herself many times. She had burned herself often, but she refused to stop. Every scar was a lesson. Every mistake made her better. One day, Christine saw an advertisement. A television show called MasterChef was holding auditions. Amateur cooks would compete for a grand prize. The winner would become a professional chef. Christine's heart raced. This was her chance. This was her moment. She applied. She prepared her audition dish. She practiced it 100 times. When audition day arrived, Christine walked into the room with her white cane. The judges stared. They had never seen a blind contestant before. One judge asked the obvious question, "How can you cook if you cannot see?" Christine smiled. "I do not cook with my eyes. I cook with my heart." She prepared her dish. The judges watched in silence. They watched her feel the ingredients. They watched her listen to the sizzle. They watched her taste and adjust seasonings by instinct. When she finished, she placed the plate in front of them. The presentation was imperfect, but the taste was extraordinary. The judges looked at each other. They tasted again. They nodded. Christine had earned her spot on the show. The competition was brutal. Each week brought new challenges. Each challenge was designed for sighted cooks. Christine struggled. She made mistakes. Other contestants helped her sometimes. Other times, they saw her as an easy target. But Christine kept fighting. She cooked Vietnamese food that reminded her of her childhood. She cooked French cuisine with precision and care. She cooked Italian dishes that burst with flavor. Week after week, she survived elimination. Week after week, she proved herself. The finale arrived. 3 contestants remained. Christine was one of them. Millions of people watched. Nobody believed the blind chef could win. The challenge was simple but demanding. Cook the best 3-course meal of your life. Christine returned to her roots. She cooked the foods her mother taught her. She poured her heart onto those plates. She worked carefully. She trusted her training. She trusted her instincts. When time ran out, Christine stepped back from her station. She had no idea how her food looked. She only knew how it tasted. She only knew she had given everything. The judges tasted each contestant's meal. They discussed. They debated. Then they made their announcement. The winner of MasterChef is Christine Ha. Christine's hands flew to her mouth. Tears streamed down her face. She had done it. The blind chef had won. She had proven that disability does not mean inability. She had shown the world that limitations are just opportunities to innovate. After the show, Christine's life transformed. She opened her own restaurant. She wrote cookbooks. She traveled the world, teaching others. She became a voice for people with disabilities. She showed them that dreams do not require perfect bodies. Dreams require perfect determination. Today, Christine still cannot see, but she sees more clearly than most people ever will. She sees that obstacles are not roadblocks. They are detours that lead to unexpected destinations. She sees that losing something does not mean losing everything. It means discovering strengths you never knew you had. Christine's mother was right. Your eyes might fade, but your passion never has to. Your circumstances might change, but your purpose can remain constant. The question is not what you have lost. The question is what you will do with what remains. Christine chose to cook. She chose to compete. She chose to win. And in doing so, she taught millions of people a simple truth. Blindness is not darkness. Giving up is darkness. And Christine Ha refuses to live in the dark. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to Story Studio 91 and share this wisdom with someone who needs it today.